Hello everyone, my name's Bobmich. Welcome back to some more Star Citizen PTU goodness. Star Citizen's PTU alphabet has now come full circle as we're now onto the 27th build of the 3.3 PTU client. You can't say nothing for CIG if they aren't being persistent with making sure this build is getting a lot of attention to make sure it's going to be right when it goes to live. We had the AA build, that is the AA build, pushed out last night, and it had a few really decent fixes, although the patch for some, as I understand, has been a bit wobbly with hanging loading screens, although we were warned about these, and a few crashes here and there. Most importantly though, we had fixes for the annoyingly persistent crash recovery bug, so recovering from a crash actually works now and we can move around instead of having to expose our heads to vacuum, or wait for someone else, be they friend or foe, to shoot you in the face so you can respawn. Another massive improvement is that the local server chat is now automatically activated in the visor HUD once more, meaning you don't have to mess about with it in the comms tab of the mobiGlas, which is helpful for those who didn't know how to switch it back on before. VoIP and FOIP is still a little rocky as well, although it's been working fairly well when it does work, which is most of the time, at least for me personally. People are also reporting that they're still having issues with the in-game ship purchasing mechanics, be that through the flavours of the shop itself lacking stock because the ships aren't there, or they're still having intermittent issues with reclaiming the ships they've bought. I can't say this is an issue for me personally, as the Buccaneer on my list has persisted throughout the ship purchase testing phase, including several character resets, and has been claimed successfully each time I've blown it up. I'm actually rather partial to the Buccaneer now because of it, funnily enough. From the roadmap update, we can see that OCS has now moved to its final polishing phase, which is fantastic, as it's really been showing in the PTU's performance as the testing has moved forward. Coupled with the fact that everything is almost complete on 3.3, it's most likely going to be the case that 3.3 will go live by the end of the week. This also means, of course, that testing for 3.3.5, which contains Hurston, will be pushed out very shortly afterwards, I imagine. Whether that goes to the EVO Carty first or shoots straight to PTU we do not know, as 3.3.5's page on the roadmap shows that most of that is complete as well, which is great to see. There's been mutterings that it won't have an EVO Carty phase, but mutterings is all they are, so as hyped as I am for Hurston, take that as you will. As you can see from the footage running in the background here, everything is starting to shape up very, very nicely towards the end of the PTU, and I definitely foresee Star Citizen as a whole getting more media coverage very soon, especially once it gets its first in-game city and hero landing zone with Hurston, as well as the ability to buy a larger range of the game's in-game ships now. Hurston ship store is likely going to have a wider range available than Teachers does. We just have to wait and see what we can buy and how CIG are going to balance that side of the economy, as well as the mission rewards in a way that makes it worthwhile, but it doesn't seem like the most tedious grind in gaming history. Once Hurston is in and we've had time to play with it a little, I'm going to update my "Is this game playable yet" video with a refresher video, as I genuinely believe there's enough in-game content now to justify a responsive and positive update to hopefully sway some more constructive opinions and debate, as it was quite mixed last time, and not all for the wrong reasons. People are quite valid to their own opinion and I like reading what you guys put. To finish off, I'll put a little info out there in regards to community gameplay. If you've enjoyed my content and you want to play with either me, Citero, the Sync guys, or just any of the people that we generally just create chaos with, there's links in the description below for Citero's Discord and the Synchronizers pages. We normally have some kind of server destroying event every Saturday evening, normally around 9 PM Britbong time, with other random bits and pieces depending on anyone's streaming and who's on Discord at the time. Thank you for watching everybody, and I'll see you next time.